I'm Stoakes, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing an Automotive multifunction electrical analyzer from Ring. Now, I need to point out at the start that I'm not being paid by Ring, but they have sent me this unit free of charge for evaluation and review. So in preparation for this video, I went on Ring's website and I downloaded the specification sheet, so I've got a rough idea of what I'm expecting to see in the box and what some of the functions are. So, it comes in a cardboard case and a hard plastic box, which is a little bit bulky, and if, like me, you want to store your diagnostic tools in a tool chest, then you'll probably end up taking it out of the box, putting it in a drawer and throwing the box away. The advantage of this is that if it's easy to get to, I'm more likely to use it. So on the outside of the casing, it's got the instructions, and it says that it does voltage, current, which is 0 to 80 amps, which is slightly misleading actually, because this is done in parallel at the fuse, which is going to be a potential difference. We do starter testing, alternator testing, resistance, frequency. It has a graphical display and it's multifunction. It states on the front that it does between 0 and 50 volts, so therefore it wouldn't be suitable for any high voltage testing associated with hybrid or electric vehicles. And once again it states that it does up to 80 amps on the front. So essentially this is an auto-ranging multimeter with some extra functions. Let's take the casing off. So if I go to the box. So this is the case, hard plastic case, it says Ring on the front, and if I unclip it, we have the unit itself in the bottom of the box with a couple of nice sized crocodile clips. In the top here we have a certificate of inspection, a pair of probes that are clipped together, and in the picture on the specification sheet it shows that you can do one-handed testing of fuses. There is this unit here that is clipped into the top of the meter in order for you to take current measurements in series. The advantage of this is that it actually says that it will do up to 30 amps for 60 seconds, so therefore it's higher rated than your standard multimeter. It also has a 30 amp fuse in the side, just in case you get it wrong. We have an instruction manual, and in this side case here we've got two sets of probe leads, two red, two black. So I unclip the unit and take it out. This is the unit itself. It's a very simple design. It's quite lightweight. It has the two connections on the top where the probes go, and actually that's quite good, because if I'm going to store it in the drawer of my toolbox, it does mean to say that it'll lay flat, and unlike normal multimeters where the leads come out the front and you have to unclip them every time, I can probably leave the leads connected. So on the front here we have a series of simple symbols: up, down, left, right and enter, and what looks like a power button in the middle and a return button, and across the top we have a small traffic light system of green, yellow and red, which is used for some of the automated tests for starter motors and alternators. So if we switch it on, press and hold the button, it lights up and it says Ring, and if I click it round to the first connector, it says that this is for continuity, diode testing and the like. If I move it to amps, amps has two settings. The first one says direct, which shows a picture of a blade fuse, and this is where you would get your measurements of up to 80 amps. What you do is you connect it in parallel across the fuse with the circuit switched on, and it will do a calculation from the potential difference, giving you a calculated value of amperage. Next door to that we have one that says in line, so this is what we would move across to if we are going to do amperage testing in series, and for going into series we are going to need to use this adapter. So the adapter clips in the top like so, and then you've got 3 outlets. So we've got a common, we have a 1 amp in the middle and a 30 amp for this blue one on the side here. So now we can connect our leads up and go in and take measurements in series up to 30 amps. Click to the next setting, which is volts. And on here we've got a choice of 3 tests. We have DC voltage, and therefore don't forget that will be 0 to 50 volts DC. And then we have a starter motor test and an alternator test. These will be menu driven, and it will probably give you the results at the top here as red, yellow or green. The next setting is ohms, so this is where we can take our resistance. And the final setting is frequency. So we've got 2 settings. We've got one that says 1 second, so that's going to be frequency in hertz. And then we have another one next door to it that says DC as a percentage, so that will be duty cycle. Quite a nice lightweight unit, small enough. In the back we have the battery cover. Batteries, 3 AA batteries, no screwdrivers required. So, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Also, why not check out my website at grahamstoakes.com. Thanks again.